Hey guys, it's Jonah here once again, and I'm doing another beer review with you. Doing one early. I'm not saying I'm going to upload this early, so it might be later in the day, because I'm going out to do a camera Christmas jaunt over to Faversham and drink some beers with the brethren. Pub of the year for Swale and two micropubs. So there'll be some interesting things on offer. And Faversham is famous, world famous, because it's basically one of the oldest breweries, if not the oldest brewery in the UK. Started in 1698. Or should I say it's the oldest brewery that's still running? How about that? That's an interesting one. So it could get a bit messy. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to record this a bit early. And I've realised, dear viewer, that I am absolutely an idiot because I'm doing one from the Ferment Magazine Beer Awards of the Year, the 10th annual Beer Awards, because they've been going 10 years. So happy birthday. Um, and they've basically gone through all sorts of different um, beers and celebrating for this year. So it's December now, so it'll be next year soon. But I need to do these, or the majority of them, this year. So I'm going to turn my focus. We're running out of days, but I'm going to do some drinking. Might be doing 2 uploads a day. We're definitely going to be doing some drinking. And today we are doing this one. It's from Stone Brewing, and they have got the Technical Brewing Award, which is kind of cool. And I was under the impression that Stone Brewing was closing down, or maybe they got bought out by someone or whatever. Um, but yeah, they've been awarded an award this year. I'm not 100% sure why. I need to read the article. That's why you should always read these articles, dear viewer. But alas, I have not done that. So I would usually wax lyrical about, oh yes, technical, amazing brewers and blah, blah, blah. But Stone, yeah, like I said, as far as I was concerned, they were closing down because they got bought out by someone. But hey, never mind. The beer we're doing is Stone Brewing's Hazy IPA. You can tell it's a Stone Brewing because it's got the devil on there. And you can tell it's straight from America because it's a 355 can, however many ounces that is. And it's 6.7% ABV, which in my book makes this a proper IPA. Not the ones we tend to get in England. Session IPA, which doesn't actually exist. I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist in America either. Um, so I'm not sure why this session IPA nonsense has actually started. There we go. It's been bought out by the Chinese. Is it, or is it the Japanese? I think it's the Chinese. Might even say somewhere. Dun, 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 dun. Down the bottom, somewhere near there. Oh, see what happens when I actually get interested in something. Is it Kieran or someone like that? Diamond beverages. I don't know. It doesn't really matter where they or who they've been taken over from, but never mind. Let's have a look at the ingredients. That's important to me, especially when I'm doing reviews. We have wheat and oats, and I'm not surprised. And we've got a bit of a squeeze on there, so I'm not so worried about this one exploding. And it's been chilling out in the fridge for a while, so shame on. And this is a reasonably new batch of beer too, so I'm just worried about drinking. You should never get worried about drinking, should you, dear viewer? Right, let's pour this in and see how fizzy we get. Not too bad, so I can go a little bit more aggressive than I would do normally, which is fantastic. And we'll put that over here, we'll move that back and across and Shamon. There we go. Not too much on the nose. A very small head. Half a finger maybe, under half a finger. Fast disappearing head. Now, I believe I'm going to shake this a little bit because it's got wheat notes in it. We might have a chance of getting some lacing and all that good stuff. But we shall see, dear viewer. We shall see. And if you're not subscribed already, do me a favour. Do me a favour. Click like and subscribe. You'll never miss any of these masses of videos that I'm going to upload. Shamon. Right, I'm looking at my notes over here. Eldorado, Azaka, and Sabro. What else have we got? We've got two-row white wheat malts. We've got oats and flaked oats and malted oats. And the rest is two-row, so Shamon. There's something. Maybe there's a touch of orange there. Maybe it's pineapple on the nose. That sort of thing. A juicy, kind of a juicy fruit, if you like. But not too much going on the nose. That's unusual for a hazy IPA, because the new style they bung loads in for aroma hops. But I have had it in the fridge, chilling out. So maybe that's what's happened. Look, disappeared. We have the head has more or less gone. But look at that colour. That's proper like that. Definitely looks like a juice of some sort, don't you think? Glowing almost. Fantastic. And that's kind of, it's not yellow, it's not gold, it's a bit more red, it's a bit more orangey than that. It's quite nice. I like that colour. Like Iron Brew colour, if Iron Brew was a hazy. Shamon. Wow. Nice. So, whereas yesterday's beer was really zesty and kind of pithy and quite kind of sharp, this is a lot more juicy, a lovely fruit. I would say this is more on the orange side, perhaps, than the pineapple side, but it's not pure orange. This is like Christmas kind of mandarin or satsuma or something along those lines. Really nice, juicy kind of thing. There's a little bit of tropical stuff going on in the background there. Weirdly, like yesterday's, I'm not really getting so much of the creaminess, which is unusual. But look at that. It has left a beautiful tide line on the side. Absolutely cool. Right, let's see if we get something different from the second sip. Might take some more in, you know. Whoa. When you have a 355 can instead of a 330 can, you've got an extra 20 milliliters. That's almost a fluid ounce extra, isn't it? Wow, lovely. I mean, they were talking about. There's another line there. Absolutely brilliant. They were talking about perhaps more tropical fruit there. But I'm finding that difficult. I'm thinking tropical because there could be some pineapple in there. But yeah, I'm getting satsuma or mandarin or that sort of Christmas type orange type fruit, juicy fruit. Really, really nice. But yeah, I was expecting more tropical. I was expecting more kind of cream from the wheat and the oats, but I'm not getting that at all. Maybe after all the drinking I've been doing lately, to try and get accredited as a beer judge, which thank God I am. I think we had 12 or 13 beers the day we did the final kind of testing stuff. Um, and then we went out and had a couple of other beers on the way back to the train station because you can't really drive after that. They weren't pints, dear viewer, but you know they add up, especially when you're having small ones. Oh, you don't know how much you've had. And I tell you something that was amazing. Um, oh, another tide line down there. They're holding really well. Not much to speak of with regards to kind of cloud watching, which I'm kind of doing. Perhaps some things over here that could resemble animals, like from a cave painting or something along those lines. Um, but yeah, I got congratulated by yeah, Sarah Pantry, who's always good value. Thank you very much, Sarah. Nice words. Cheers to you. And also Denny Con. He didn't actually write anything, but I got a like. One of those emoticons from Denny Con. So Jesus Christ, maybe I'm making my way up finally in the beer judging world. Some would argue maybe not. Some of you watching this video might say that. But anyway, you got to at least try. Um, you have to play with the cards that you're dealt. So that's what I'm doing, dear viewer. You got to live in the moment too. Shamal. And there is a tiny fourth kind of tide line, which looks a little bit like the Loch Ness Monster sticking its head out of the parapet of life. Shamal. Really, really nice beer. Stone beers are always good value. This one, just unbelievably surprising. It's almost like it's a hazy kind of style, in the old school way of making beers, the West Coast style. As opposed, I know it's a hazy, but as opposed to chucking all the hops in really late in the boil and dry hopped, so you're getting that aroma burst, but there's not so much taste wise. Really, really cool. I'm liking that one. Right, I better get cracking. I'm rushing through this video. I do apologise, but hopefully you understand, because I have a train to catch and I don't even have a watch on. And I have to make it to the Christmas jaunt over to Faversham. If you're in the local area and you can hot foot over to Faversham, I will see you there in the Elephant and onward from there. You never know, we'll get some Shepherd Neame cheeky pints in as well. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of each other. Remember, come back because we're going to do more beer reviews real soon.